Hey guys, what's up? My name is Ronan Vico, and this video you're going to learn how to call a flow that you already created on Automate Desktop from your CMD. This allows you to use and call any flow that you already have on your Automate Desktop from your command line interface, or if you use, for example, Python script, VB script, you can also call these flows from the CMD or from your preferred language passing arguments. So you can use input parameters and call these flows from external sources. To understand it better, let's create a simple, basic flow here called create an text file. I will create a simple flow that I will pass two simple arguments, two text arguments, the file path and also the text that I want on that file. Of course, this is just an example. You can call any of your flows, okay? So here I'm going to insert two input parameters that will be the arguments of our call from external sources. So I will create here the argument number 1, the path to the text file. Okay, path, I will change to path to text file. My default value here is going to be this folder that I have here, so we can test it, but the path to text file will be the full name, right? So folder /new text file.txt. External name will be the same of the variable name, so we can see this name on the external sources like on Power Automate Cloud. The descriptions is the path to the text file, the full path. And I will insert this example right here, save. So I have the path to text file and I want to have the text value from the file, okay? Text value from the file or the text content. Easier to understand, right? So text content here, the default value is going to be my text file content test. Description text content is the text at the file. Also, the external name the same as the variable name. So this is basic. Let's go. Let's move forward. Now I just want to call the action create file. So I will insert here file. I will search for write text to file. The file path is going to be the argument that we're going to use on the call. So path to text file, and the text to write, of course, is going to be the text content. I will overwrite the existing content. I will save, and here is it. We have a ready flow to use on any external sources. So let me open the folder again here and just test the flow. If I click run, we're going to have right here the new text file with the content that we passed on the call. Okay, pretty basic. You already know all of that. It's so simple. Let's go to the CMD. How can I call this flow passing these two input arguments from the command line? I will, first of all, I'm going to save this flow, the create a text file flow. Okay. Now what we want to do here is to call the Power Automate host console. So basically we have a host that receive the calls from the Power Automate Cloud. So we can, like the Power Automate Cloud, we can do the same thing. We can call the host to run the flows. Pretty cool, right? So you will find the Automate Desktop on your program files. If your Automate Desktop is installed in other folder, you will need to find the Automate Desktop executable, right? So in my case, and the most cases, will be in the program file. Right here, you're going to find the .NET, and in the folder of the .NET inside the Automate Desktop, here is it. This is the exactly executable that we want, the PAD.Console.Host. Here we can copy the path. You can hold the shift on your keyboard, click with the right click on the mouse and copy as path. This is exactly what we need. We need the full path to this executable right here. Moving forward, we need to call at the CMD this path, right? And pass some arguments. The arguments are the flow and the arguments from the flow. To do that, I will use the AI to help me write it so I can earn some time. I already have an example right here. It's the host path with this path right here to the flow. So it's console/flow/run workflow name. So here is the parameter, the workflow name and the input arguments, where the v1 it's the first argument and the v2 is the second argument. So here we're going to change. Help me write it with this flow name. So the flow name is going to be create an text file, create an text file. It's not an, it's a text file, right? Sorry for that here. So it's create a text file. I need to change that later. So create a text file. And the first parameter I can remember clicking the play here. When I click the play here, we will be asked to insert both of the arguments. So we have the path to text file and the text content. So the first argument is going to be is path to text file, and the second is text content. So he will build to us the exactly string that we need to use. So program the console.Host.exe, and here is it. The flow name is going to be our flow name, and the input argument is going to be path to text file, and the text content is going to be the text content. So here is the command that we need. But I want to insert, right, the variables, the arguments. We have to use the text file path that I want and also the content. So change for me the variables path to text file. I'm going to copy here to make it faster. Here is it. I'm saying to the AI to change me the variables for these values. So let's send to the AI. We're going to have here why I'm using the AI, guys. So because we need to have the slash as escape character, and it's so hard to write that. So the AI do that for us in like 1 second. That's why I'm using the AI. Here is the exactly path. Right now, I can go to the CMD and call this exactly flow. So for that, I'm already here on the CMD. I'm going to clear all of this. I'm going to paste this command where we are calling the PAD. And now after that, okay, after that, check it out. When I run it, if you are running for the first time, the PAD, the Automate Desktop, will ask for a confirmation to continue. So an external source is attempting to run the following flow. Continue only if you trust the source, okay? When I click continue, this folder right here, check it out. If I refresh, we have the exactly text file with the content that we just used as an argument. Pretty cool, right? But of course, we do not want to have to click on continue on the prompt because it's an automation. So how to change that? You will go to the settings, and right here, you will disable this feature that asks the display confirmation dialog when invoking flow externally. Check it out. All of this video, it's a premium feature because calling the flows from the PAD console host is a premium feature, okay? I will disable that, click save, and call again the same command. But right now, I will change 2 parameters. I will change the text file name. So right now it's going to be my text file number 8. And the text content will be hello world. Thanks for watching, and please subscribe to this channel that you are watching right now. So when I run this command, the Automate Studio do not need to be open. So I can close the Automate. Okay, I can just have the command prompt open, and also I can open the folder and see everything running. So let's hit the enter here and wait some seconds and refresh the folder. And here is it, my new text file 8. If I open, we're going to see hello world. Thanks for watching and please subscribe. So that is the way where we can call the PAD.Console host with flow and arguments to that flow. Knowing that it's the same approach that you can do from Python or any other script language, right? It's just to call the executable passing arguments. I have a bonuses on this video. We're going to schedule this call. Maybe you do not know that, but you can schedule a script, you can schedule and run, you can schedule a command from your task schedule at Windows. So we're going to schedule this call, a call for a flow in your Windows using the task schedule. So open your task schedule and create a task. Here you're going to insert the name. The name, you can give any name that you want to that task. Task that call my text file creation every day. You can insert a description also. At the triggers, you can insert when this task will be called. You can call every day, every 2 days. You can call it weekly. You can call it monthly, every 2 weeks. So you decide, right? In my case, I will insert here to every day run this flow that create a text file. After that, I'm going to click OK, and you can have more than you trigger, okay? You will insert now the action. That's exactly what we want. We want to insert the action here, the action to call that flow. For that, I will click New, and the program script will be exactly this one. This is the program that we want to use. So I will copy that and paste it right here. Check it out. Okay? With the double quotes. That's important. Why, Ronan? Why the double quotes? Because we have spaces between the names. That's why we need the double quotes. And the arguments, that is optional, it's the second string. So I'm going to copy and paste it right here. Okay? So with these arguments, of course, we will always have the same text file. In my case, I will change that to 999 so we can test it. I will click OK, and I will click OK again. Here at the task schedule library, if I refresh pressing the F5, I will have here task that call my text file. It's ready and runs at 14:56 every day. And of course, I do not want to wait until the next day to test that with Phil, right? So how can I test it? I can right click this task and execute the run command. So I will open here the folder again, side by side, and when I run this task, run, and after I run, it is running right here. You can see it's running. And here is it, my new text file 999. So why I showed that for you? Because you can schedule a flow using the command line interface without the needing to schedule that on the Ultimate Cloud. Sometimes you just want something at your machine, pretty simple, a simple automation that needs to run, that open a browser, insert data. We can deal with this automation in other ways, not just using the Microsoft ecosystem, right? We can use external sources. We can call it from Python, from task schedule. We can do a lot of stuff. That's pretty good. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Leave down your feedback about this content and also what do you want to learn more about Power Platform. If you watched this video to the end, comment down the word pineapple. So it's a way of knowing who watched the video completed. And if you want to learn more about Power Platform, we have a coupon code that gets discount on the best Power Platform courses. The first link at the description with your coupon code. If you need any help or support on Microsoft development, you can send us an email. We have a team with specialists ready to help you. The email and links is at the description. So thank you so much for your time. Consider to hit the thumbs up and share, and we see you in another video in another class, and please consider to subscribe.